Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my new video. This is Sampath. You're watching Sampath's SAMPATH YouTube channel, and this is me 11X custom ROM reviews on this channel. You can see this is an OnePlus 10T 5G ported ROM for me 11X. It's an OxygenOS 13 available with Android version. You can see 13 and March 5th, 2023 is the security patch. Here, the kernel information has not given in the about section. Hope they will add in the upcoming builds, but anyhow, I have already filled with 76 GB here out of 128 GB. The internal storage is a little bit okay here. It's not too much free or too much filled here with system files, but it's fine in my opinion. And you can see I even used RAM expansion by up to 6 GB. I used the full potential here, and other things is nothing has been given here regarding kernel, but I'll check out in Geekbench kind of apps. And by the way, if you're first time to this channel, hit that subscribe button down below guys, and also allow the bell notification by pressing the bell icon. And if you like the video, give it a like. And this is typical home screen you get, and there's a quick settings panel you get. It's smooth here. You get every options here. If you want, you can edit them also. As you can see, edit tiles you can add or remove from here. And there is even an option of active apps, which is Android 13 feature, core feature of Android that's still present, but you need to check out with these three dots. And media output is still available if you use any headphones or Bluetooth using this connector I am using currently. But if you use any Bluetooth, it will show you the options here. That's quite interesting, and those are actually core features of OxygenOS that's present here. Even ColorOS Realme UI will be similar to this. And only one thing I missed in this quick settings panel is the Ultra HD mode, something to boost the display color. That's simply missing. Maybe it's because of hardware level of thing that's simply missing here. And this is typical home screen. You can see app drawer is also available. The apps are quite fast here, arranged based on alphabetical here, and you can even manage from here. You can sort it out based on install time and most used also, and even you can select the apps and directly uninstall from here, which is a handy feature which I really liked it. And -1 you get Google Pen here, and it's smooth enough, and you can even adjust these widgets. You can see the folder view, you can even shrink the folder and even open the folder. You can do that from here, and even you can uh, uninstall and other things you can do for that. The launcher is fine here. I haven't faced any issues regarding launcher and the quick settings panel. This how it is. It's fine here, smooth here to use as a daily driver in my opinion. That's fine. And if I go into the settings again, this is also very smooth here. It's a proper OxygenOS or Realme UI or even ColorOS. All are the same. You get just about this bottom of the things and user and accounts and Google settings from here. In the additional settings, you get again system navigation. If you want, you can use the buttons here. You get two types of buttons which will be useful. I'll make it don't learn. Okay, gestures are given. Switch to previous app if you want, you can enable here. Hide gesture bar. If you don't want that gesture bar, you can disable that too here. And mistouch prevention, if you want, you can enable that. And if you want to learn the gestures, you can do that, but it's very easy in my opinion. And language and region, again, if you want, you can do that, but I want to show that because many people ask about that. If you're a Poco F3 user and Redmi K40 or something edition, and even the Mi 11X, people want to know that. And even language selection, you get plenty of options here because some people ask about this also. You can do that from here. And keyboard and input method, again, it's a Gboard only. You get all the options. Pointer speed and autofill service is given, personal dictionary is given, and date and time again you can select from here. Accessibility menu is also working fine. As you can see, it's a handy feature in any Android 13. As you can see, without actually using the physical buttons, you can wake them. This is a core Android 13 feature that's still present in my opinion, which is very good and handy feature. You should definitely try it out. And also you get vision, hearing, interaction, those things are again Android feature. And gestures and motions, again, I haven't used that. Touch and hold three fingers to take the screenshot screen of gestures. Again, you get a lot more options, pattern, if you want you can use for music control and all. Raise to wake, lift to ear, answer calls, auto switch to receiver, flip to mute incoming calls. Those things you can do that from here. 100 mode again, it's again a handy feature, you can definitely try them. Power button again, you can opt for options here in order to use that power button as a shortcut. Screenshot again, 3 finger, these are the tutorials. Also you can see screenshot sound again, you can enable or disable. Screen recording options are also given, you get up to 1080p 16 mbps. Custom again, it's the same, not more than that. But if you want to record a screen on 4K, you can use any third-party screen recorders from Play Store. Again, you can see it's 264 and 265 is available. Frame rate is up to 60 fps is given, at least that is good. And now schedule power on off is given, system services is given, developer options it's enabled. I will turn off or turn on from here, nothing new here. I'll turn off this, and backup and reset is given. I mean the factory reset, but anyhow it's a custom ROM, we can directly format the data through recovery. That's how it is. In digital well-being and parental controls, I think no one will use that. Special features again, split screen options has been given, 3 finger split screen option has been given here. Flexible windows is also given, button free mode, quick hide window in game, share via floating window, those things are also given here. Again, simple mode, if you want you can enter them, and smart slider is also given. Whenever I open certain apps, I will definitely show you that. Work life balance, this is a new thing, but I don't think so anyone uses that. It again a time taking process. Setup later, save. Okay, that's how the other settings. And battery again, you'll see the chart here, which is very good in my opinion. The chart should be shown like this. And battery usage per app, you can see I use the smartphone for gaming only. Most of the time I use to play the PUBG Mobile in this smartphone using this connector and 3.5 mm headphones, because the game should have very good latency. I don't get that from any of the Bluetooth devices. I do have them, but I don't use them because of the latency issues. And more settings, you get high performance mode, I will enable that. Once I play the game, there will be a gaming mode separately, there I will enable. App battery management is given, optimized battery use is given, nothing. I see power saving mode, yeah, here default optimizations are given. If you want, you can reduce them or disable them from here. Those are the handy features. Again, safety and emergency is given. Location again, Google Maps, everything is working fine, no problem regarding that. Privacy and again passwords and security, here fingerprint is not getting enrolled for some reason, as you can see, that's a bug. And even the face unlock is also having a bug in this particular ROM. That's the only thing I'm missing here regarding the security. I mean the fingerprint and face unlock should have been given, but simply missing here. And app settings, again it remains the same. App cloner, you get notification status bar, again you can choose the options to be get on the status bar. And again more settings, you get some of the options at a glance, notification history enhanced, and bubbles, reduce notification feedback. If you want, you can enable or disable. Even snoozing the notifications are also given in this particular ROM. It's a ported one, but many of the features are working fine. And sound and vibration, again it remains same here. Dolby Atmos support is given, you can choose among them. Some of the presets are given. Haptics and tones, again haptic intensity you can adjust. If you want, you can make it full also. If you don't want anything, you can make it minimum. You can even enable or disable from here, that's really good thing. And other tones and settings you can enable or disable from here, and all other settings are working fine here. And display and brightness, again you get light mode and dark mode, switching between them is also very easy. You can see the dark mode implementation, overall UI is very good in my opinion. You can see even the recent apps you can wake from here. Bright HDR video mode, this is the one thing I was expecting in the quick settings panel. For some reason it's not given there, but anyhow it is not going to make any huge difference here, because it's an Mi 11X, it's made for some of the Oppo, Realme high-end devices. It's not working here. High screen refresh rate, again you get high and standard if you want to get a good battery life, but I recommend to keep it high. And again, full screen apps, if certain apps are not playing in the full screen, you can enable from here. This is the and again eye comfort mode, and here color screen mode is given. If you want to make warmer, you can make. If you want to even default or something little bit warmer, you can do that from here. Again, you get pro mode, other things you can customize from here. Auto brightness sensor is also working fine in this particular ROM, which is display settings are working fine. Again, wallpapers and style, again wallpapers you get plenty here, even live wallpapers, and again static wallpapers are also working fine. And again, font also you can customize some of the things from here. Always on display is also working fine if you enable that. For time being, I disabled because of battery life, because I use it for playing games, hence. Okay, it takes me to this one. Okay, I will apply that. And now if I lock screen, as you can see, the always on display is also working fine without any problems. You also get notifications on that. That's not the problem. And even you get some of the other options like display options, you can keep it here. Information you can see from here. New notification, if you want, you can enable or disable from here, what I said before. And again, colors you can customize here. As you can see, I kept geek here. If you want, you can choose from here. And even wallpaper colors also you can customize them. Edge lighting, again, if you want to wake notifications of this smartphone, whenever notification comes, you can select this out, which is handy feature. Again, Bluetooth, mobile internet, and other things are working fine. Now moving into app settings, first I will start with the camera. Here you can see you get a proper MIUI camera here. Up to video recording options are also up to given 4K 60 fps, which is good in my opinion. All the other options are also working fine. As you can see, you get all the options here, which is working fine. The camera application is let's show you, is it a Leica or not? Yeah, it's a Leica integrated camera. If I go into settings, again you get this kind of options here. Multiple options has been given in order to adjust the bit rate and other things while making video and taking photograph. That could be a better option in my opinion. And accurate battery, already you are seeing entire video regarding this. The battery life is quite interesting here, but our device is getting a little bit warmer when I push it to high fps games. And as you can see, currently I'm using it continuously. Now it is getting a little bit warm because of the room temperature or what, I don't know, but in other ROMs I haven't noticed this much of warmness in device using for couple of hours. And this is how the battery results what I got. And I also took some screenshots, we'll see that. Before that, I want to show this Android benchmark results. You can also see the app opening time. You can see 6,69,292 is the score here, and temperature raise was 5.5 degrees Celsius during this testing, and 1% of battery has been dropped during this entire testing, which is fine here. And this is the OnePlus 10T 5G portrait ROM for Mi 11X. If you have any specific questions regarding this particular ROM, you can comment down in the comment section. Now moving into some of the settings, the benchmark results, you can see 1286 is the single score, and 3241 is the multi-score, and kernel user is Linux 4.19.282. Kernel has been used 1.5 version of Oxygen. And this is the CPU throttling test results for 100 thread test, guys. And you can see the maximum is around 316, and average is around 295, and minimum is 270, and it's throttled to 89% of its max performance, which is fine here. It's almost green only, no yellow lines, and not even a orange or red lines, which is quite interesting ROM. And even 33 watt charging support is also available in this ROM. Charging speeds are very good in this particular ROM. And gaming mode I will explain within a while. I will open PUBG Mobile. Before that, I will show some of the other settings if I have forget anything to show. And again, DRM information, again you get level 1 certification, hence you can watch all the OTT application in high definition resolution. Here there is a screen lock option. I tried to figure it out, but still it's not working in a appropriate way. I don't know what's the problem. And safety and status, you get passed here. If you want, you can root that device and use the magics 25.2 and even 26.1 based on your compatibility apps. You can use magics and root the device. Flashing method is also very simple. I am using TWRP SKKH, something like that recovery I'm using. If you want, you can use Orange Fox recovery too. Both are my recommendation, which is working fine. WhatsApp is also working fine, and payment applications like Google Pay, Phone Pay, if you want to, you can use them. All are working fine here. And let's say PUBG Mobile and wind up this video. You guys can see I can able to achieve this Ace Dominator and 16 stars. I was near to conquer it, but I was unable to play that much. You can see I played around 545 match. I was maintaining about 2.53 the KDR FD ratio. It's fine, but I was not playing heavily here, and the graphics is set to like around smooth plus extreme only. If you play 90 fps, it will be better, but if you play only 1-2 rounds of games, then it's fine. But if you want to play a couple of hours continuously, then I recommend to use smooth plus extreme. It's more than enough. I haven't faced any issues. You also get this game mode, because if you use smooth plus 90 fps, the device will slightly get warm. Overall, the gaming experience is also very good in this custom ROM. And if you want to use it as a daily driver, and if you're a power user like playing games and recording videos through camera, like this, like a camera with 4K 60 fps option is available. And if you want to play games, and if you want to edit the videos through editor in this particular smartphone only, if you want to push the limits, and if you want to use it OxygenOS kind of experience, then you can definitely try this ROM. But the only shortcomings are about this fingerprint unlock and face unlock could have been added. There are some of the other ROMs also, but this one has a very good performance in terms of gaming and all. I recommend to use this as a daily driver. But if you want that those two options, the fingerprint unlock and face unlock, and then you should use different ROMs. Thank you for watching this video, guys. We'll meet you with another interesting video. Until that, keep smiling. Bye bye for now.